Alright guys, this is Larry Franks,
Hey, this is Jeff McClelland.
and we're going to do another commentary for you, so let's get right into it.
Right, now you see the Ghostbusters here, they're pulling up to the Sedgwick Hotel. That's interesting because the Sedgwick Hotel does not exist in New York. This is actually a hotel in Los Angeles where they also filmed the movie. It's called the Biltmore Hotel there.
It's used in the movie Beverly Hills Cop, as well as the movie Rocky III, one of my favorite Rockies.
So this definitely was something that they used a lot when they filmed it here. So obviously, right here, the Ghostbusters are without Winston. They have their three main characters here. He doesn't come until later in the movie.
Right, he's not hired yet.
All right, now who do we have here, Larry?
This is an actor named Murray Rubin. He's a bit actor. You know, he hasn't really been in too many things. Most memorably, he had a role in Seinfeld, but I think this is the movie he's had the most lines in right here is Ghostbusters.
Now watch the extra here. She actually runs into the wall as she's coming out of the elevator. Obviously, something they didn't catch, but that's a way to spend your 15 minutes of fame, supposedly.
There you go, running into the wall.
Now what you'll see here, you got the big obvious no smoking sign in the elevator. The guy outside waiting for the elevator had a big cigar in his mouth, so who knows if they're going to kick him out or not.
Also, I think one of the jokes they tried to portray was as they're switching on Ray's proton pack, you know, it could smoke also. You know, they're not really sure what's going to happen. Either way.
Well, it's a nuclear device, basically, is what they say.
Yeah, it's an unlicensed nuclear device. Good stuff. I love a good proton pack.
Tell us a little bit about the proton pack, Larry.
Well, the proton pack has also the neutrino wand. It's a proton accelerator on the back, and it shoots out, of course, the capture stream.
So it's actually, I mean, when you say proton pack, you usually think of just a big device, but that's actually not true. It has two components to it.
Those are the two main components, plus playing the new video game, you see it. There's a lot more components to the thing. They don't really get into it in the movie, but if you're a fan like I am, you see a lot of that. There's a lot more involved.
Now, what's funny here is there's a fire in the background. The maid is trying to put it out with her Windex bottle, basically. Not part of the main script. They didn't want all that uncontained fire, but it happened and she went with it. And I think it's just a little nice extra thing going on.
Right. Her name is Frances Neely. Sadly, she passed away in 1997. But again, another bit actor. Another role she had was in the comedy Mama's Family.
Wow, great. Now Ray's cigarette, which is very unpolitically correct. Just hanging from his mouth, dangling there. Again, not something you can really plan for. You know, funny to see it just hanging there. It was supposed to just fall out, but it's stuck there.
Right. And
funny stuff.
Here we get our first glimpse of everyone's favorite ghost. There's Slimer. The first time we see him, and who can forget good old Slimer?
45.
Well, yeah. I mean, he really became just kind of a cultural icon. You know, and he wasn't in the movie very much. He didn't have a big role. Well, there you see the wall kind of gives away because it's just a set. I mean, they filmed outside of the Biltmore in Los Angeles, but this is all stuff that they built and they filmed in a studio.
$80. $80. That's like.
I like how the flower pot just flies up in the air when it hits the wall. Just for no reason, just flies straight up. Not sure if you noticed that.
Tell us a little bit about Slimer, Larry.
Slimer really became popular with the cartoon that followed the show. In this movie, he didn't really have the name Slimer. He was actually called Onion Head Ghost because of his odor that he scares a couple with that actually didn't even make the final cut. But later on in the cartoon, he was Slimer. I think because he slimes Peter, he got that name. But he just really became really popular. In the second movie, they do refer to him as Slimer. And obviously in the cartoon, which later on he got his own cartoon called Slimer and the Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters. But he just had so much popularity they gave him his own. He's also part of the new video game.
This has been a lot of fun, Larry.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope our viewers enjoyed it too.
Yeah. So that's the commentary, and we'll see you guys later.